Uh-oh. Oh, look at Ambrose.
These WWE moments really make you ask yourself, what are the odds?
The dogs are barking at Charlotte.
On SmackDown, Kofi Kingston faced Madcap Moss, with Big E in Kofi's corner and Happy Corbin backing Moss. At one point, Corbin tried to get his hands on Kofi, but Big E got to him first. However, keep an eye on Corbin's hat. Not only does it fall off, but it lands perfectly on top of the steel steps. Why is AJ Styles phenomenal? Moments like this are exactly why. During a last woman standing match, Bayley pulled out a kendo stick, but her opponent, Bianca Belair, smacked it right out of her hands. Look closely, though, the kendo stick lands perfectly on the barricade. Even more amazing, it stayed there for 3 full minutes until the referee finally pulled it down. The only thing cooler than that is when the ECW originals took on all 4 members of the Wyatt family in an Extreme Rules match. At one point, Luke Harper threw a kendo stick to the mat, only for it to bounce back up right into the hands of Bubba Ray Dudley, who immediately used it to clobber Harper. Bubba's reflexes are pretty extreme, aren't they? At TLC 2016, Dolph Ziggler faced The Miz in a ladder match, which led to a moment you couldn't script if you tried. Miz hit Ziggler with a dropkick, causing the ladder Dolph was holding to fall and bounce off every single ring rope on the way down. I guess that ladder wanted to make sure it landed safely. Kofi Kingston isn't just incredibly athletic, he's got great aim, too. He tossed a pancake that hit a fan perfectly, and he wasn't even trying. And of course, Mr. Perfect lived up to his name. During his entrance at the 1991 Royal Rumble, he tossed his towel into the air, and Bobby Heenan caught it effortlessly. Before another match, Perfect got rid of his towel again, and he did it in the most perfect way possible. What makes the moment even better is how flawlessly Mr. Perfect handles his gum.
There's Mr. Perfect, and there's the gum.
It wasn't just dumb luck, either. While staring down Diamond Dallas Page, DDP spat a piece of gum at Mr. Perfect, and Perfect swatted it away in midair. Wow! Speaking of gum, this next clip is amazing, and also kind of gross. On AEW Collision, World Tag Team Champions Cash Wheeler and Dax Harwood were defending their titles. Once Dax became the legal man, he absorbed a massive chop from his opponent. The hit was so powerful that the gum flew right out of Dax's mouth, only for Cash Wheeler to actually catch it. Once again, awesome, but definitely a little gross. Eric Rowan is the embodiment of a villain who accidentally does helpful things. While beating down Buddy Murphy backstage, Rowan tossed a bag aside, only for it to land perfectly on a hook. Even when he's trying to make a mess, Eric Rowan somehow ends up tidying the locker room. And The Rock. He doesn't just know how to talk on the mic, he knows how to flip it.
Here we go! Here we go! On The Rock!
Still, even that can't compare to Roman Reigns. On an episode of WCW Thunder, Terry Funk faced Bret Hart in the main event. Funk tried to use a steel chair, but while he didn't manage to throw it into the ring, he did manage to have it land perfectly upright. However, AJ Styles learned the hard way why you don't throw steel chairs. After successfully defending their tag team championships, Stone Cold grabbed a few cold ones and decided to share one with his partner, The Undertaker. Despite being the dead man, Undertaker caught the can of beer like he was starring in a commercial. You wouldn't expect to see an equally amazing moment during a Cracker Barrel Clash match, but you'd be wrong.
Monkey flip. Janela landed on the chair.
The Rock's football career may have been cut short, but he still knows how to make an interception.
What a match, JR. I can't believe it. Oh, no! The ball's been tossed in the nonstick.
This guy's aim is incredible.
What's he doing again? Whoa. Trash can, here we go.
As he waited for his opponent to enter, Chad Gable took off his shirt and it landed perfectly on top of a fan's head. Not only will Chad Gable give you his shirt, but he'll even help you put it on. During an episode of WCW Nitro, Scott Hall was trash-talking in the ring when a fan somehow nailed him in the head with a drink. Rather than flinch, the bad guy used it to slick back his hair. Pretty impressive, but wait until you see what Kevin Nash did. In 1996, Big Sexy, along with Hulk Hogan and Scott Hall, ambushed the main event of WCW Nitro. Fans expressed their displeasure by throwing drinks into the ring, but Nash must have been Spider-Man, because he caught one midair and dumped it onto one of the wrestlers he had just laid out. Simply amazing. At WrestleMania 33, Jinder Mahal was one of 33 wrestlers competing in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. NFL star Rob Gronkowski was watching ringside when Jinder decided to introduce himself. The modern-day Maharaja grabbed Gronkowski's drink and tossed it, but watch the cup, it somehow landed perfectly upright. Wow! This fan has painfully good aim.
Right off the top.
Now that's just insane.
Final tap! Look at got caught into a submission! Triangle! Triangle by Julia!
There are plenty of powerful WWE wrestlers. Braun Strowman is on another level. During a match, Strowman hit the ropes with so much speed and force that he literally caused the ring to shake. Even Brock Lesnar would have needed a tractor to reposition the squared circle. Question: how do you get in and out of a WWE ring in 2 seconds?
Here comes another top cruiserweight. Yeah. With a sliding activity. Look out!
Have you ever witnessed a crossbody like this? Ricochet is constantly creating viral moments.
I don't know, but I guarantee it's highlight worthy. Oh my goodness, what a collision!
However, this one was truly one in a trillion at NXT TakeOver, Brooklyn. Ricochet was facing Adam Cole when he attempted a springboard moonsault, but instead...
Great example from Ricochet. This could be it.
How Adam Cole is able to land that kick without seriously injuring Ricochet is beyond me. Honestly, I didn't even know it was possible to cough and sneeze at the same time.
I did what I had to do to get the authority back into power.
Pat McAfee can do more than just run his mouth. While doing commentary, he casually flipped his pen into the air and caught it perfectly. The only thing more impressive than that. What Mr. Perfect did. While flipping his own pencil, someone threw a second pencil to try to throw him off. Not only did Mr. Perfect complete his flip flawlessly, but he also swatted the second pencil away. We've seen many wrestlers use the missile dropkick, but have you ever seen it performed like this?
Look out, Warlord doesn't have a clue where he is. Dropkick, that's down now.
They should have called Coco Beware the Catman for landing on his feet like that. This counter move looks like something straight out of WWE 2K.
That one, that turnaround, oh my God! Oh!
Lita may not have been the greatest female wrestler, but she had impeccable aim. In 2008, William Regal was competing in a Survivor Series elimination match with Lita by his side. Unfortunately, Regal was eliminated in just 11 seconds, but the ironic part, Lita got more offense in than he did. After her client was pinned, Lita took off her shoe and nailed CM Punk square in the face. Definitely not someone you want to get on the wrong side of. And how can a wrestler hit 2 different moves at the same time? Paul London shows us exactly how.
There's nobody there. Look at the whole beautiful.
There's a 0.0001% chance a wrestler will get injured like this, but the chance still exists. During the 2000 Royal Rumble, the Mean Street Posse ran in to attack Bradshaw. Unfortunately for Pete Gas, he had the absolute worst luck. As he slid in, he hit the bottom rope and actually broke his nose. Like I said earlier, what are the odds? Many have tried to top it, but this RKO was truly one in a trillion.